guys, it's Kerry. Just going to do a few quick stretches for the back, mainly the upper back, just to get some movement happening. If you've got any aches or pains, this may help. Let's give it a go. Coming onto hands and knees. Hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Breathing in, exhale, arch the back, look to the belly. Inhale, drop the chest, look up. Exhale, arch. Inhale, drop. And just a few rounds, working with your own breath. When you drop the chest, pull the shoulders away from the ears, have that slight bend in the elbow. When you arch, look to the belly, push through the heels of the hands, push the mat away. Drop the chest, look up, and arch, look to the belly. Again, drop, and arch. A few more. Cat-cow is a great stretch to get any movement going on through the spine. Good to stretch out the upper back, even up into the neck. Also great for the lower back too. Keep stretching, keep moving. And just come back to neutral and just drop the bottom back to the heels. And just stack one fist on top of the other fist. Have the elbows at the knees and just relax there in child's pose for a moment. So you'll feel here with the hands together, with the head on the hands, that the neck is nice and long, stretching. Shoulders can relax, back can relax. If it's easier, you can take the knees wider. Takes you a little bit lower, but might be more comfortable. Always do whatever works for you and modify as you need to. Just a few breaths here. And let's come back to hands and knees again. Let's just keep the knees underneath the hips and let's just walk the hands out towards the front edge of the mat. So don't put too much pressure in those elbows, slight bend, and then drop the chest down towards the mat. So looking forward if it's comfortable for the neck, otherwise just look towards the mat. Again, hold, breathe, feel the shoulders stretching out, feel the ribs expanding as well. And just lift the chest up slightly, breathing in. And then exhale, take the chest back down towards the mat. If you are looking forward, you'll be stretching open the front of the throat. Also great stretch to regulate the hormones. Inhale, lift up a little bit. Exhale, come back down. So this is called puppy pose. And just holding. And breathe. And then lift back up, come back to hands and knees, and just let's do a few more cat and cow. Arch the back, drop the chest with your own breath. Exhale, arch, inhale, drop. And keep it going. Perfect, and let's take the bottom back to the heels again, child's pose. This time bring the hands next to the heels. If you need to have that neck up, you can pop your head on a block, book, cushion. Just let the shoulders droop forward, let them relax. And let's roll up through the spine. Come back to hands and knees and let's come all the way over onto bellies. So squeeze the feet back behind you. Engage through the legs. Have the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Tuck the elbows into the sides. Breathing in, exhale, just lift the head and the chest up, just slightly off the floor. Looking forward, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Feel through the mid-back engaging around those shoulder blades, which is squeezing together quite strongly. Let that head come down, just rest for a second. Big breath in. Exhale, lift the head and the chest again. Reach the toes away. Squeeze the shoulder blades back together. So also good for strengthening through the shoulders and through the back. And then come back down. Let's pop the forearms out in front now. And breathing in, exhale, lift the head and the chest here. So have the elbows directly under the shoulders. Lengthen the top of the head up, so the crown of the head's coming up, neck is long. Again, reach the legs back, engage through the legs. Feel the spine lengthening out in this position. And just hold, breathe. And coming down, let's come back, push yourself back to child's pose again. Bottom is to the heels, just stretch the arms out to start. And then just walk your hands around to one side. So feel the side opening. Releasing the side also helps to release the back. All the muscles are attached, so a lot of those back muscles attached to the ribs, so releasing the ribs helps to release those back muscles. So a lovely stretch for the side. Just breathe into it. And then walk the hands back, go the other direction. And again, just hold. Feel the side opening. Maybe you've got one side tighter than the other side. Maybe one side's a bit more restricted and you can't get around as far. Totally normal. Walk the hands back to the center. Make those fists again. Pop the head on top of the fists. Have the elbows in at the knees. So try to let the shoulders relax here. Great, and let's pop the hands down. Just roll the back up again. Come back to hands and knees. Breathing in, exhale, arch the back, look to the belly. Drop the chest, look up, pull the shoulders down. And arch, look to the belly. Drop the chest. Again, arch. And drop. Perfect, just come back to neutral. Just take one hand slightly more forward and feed the other fingers through underneath that arm. So we want the hands are pointing up, the palm is up towards the ceiling. We're just dropping the head down towards the mat and we're looking to those fingers that are out to the side. If that's okay, have the other arm out in front. Otherwise, you can bring it down beside you. Again, whatever works. This is great to relax the shoulders. Feels really good for the upper back. Might even feel it up into the neck as well. So you can see I've got my hips directly over my knees. And I'm just holding, breathing, letting that shoulder relax. And then push yourself up from that. And as always, we want to make sure we're even. So take the other arm through, look the other direction, and let that shoulder relax as well. So uncurl the arm out of that and just come back so that we're laying with our bellies down. Bring the hands beside the hips, just turn the head to one direction. Have the toes touching and the heels flopped out. Let the back totally relax. And then again, pop the hands underneath the shoulders. Have the forehead on the floor to start. Squeeze the shoulder blades back towards each other. Elbows are squeezing towards each other. Sorry, not the shoulder blades. We're breathing in. As you exhale, we're lifting through the head and the chest. Trying to straighten the arms up. So with a slight bend, as always, push the toes out behind you, looking straight ahead. Feel that spine lengthening out. And just hold and breathe. You might want to look down, just make sure that your shoulders are level, that your hands are level. Perfect. And just take the bottom back towards the heels, again to child's pose. Reach those arms out, but relax. So bring the elbows down to the mat. Again, roll the head up nice and slow. And let's bring the feet through. So now we're coming to sitting. Let's have the knees up. Feet are closer to the bottom and just twisting towards one side. Again, stretching those ribs, stretching the spine, squeezing out any toxins. Stretch to the other side, same twist. One more to the first side. One more to the second side. Great, and just let's relax that back a little bit further and open up the chest a little bit more. If you've got any blocks, feel free to use them. Otherwise, again, cushions are totally fine. So I'm going to have one block underneath my chest, underneath my spine, and the other block underneath my head. I'm going to lay back down so my spine is in line with the block. The other block is under my head. My arms are comfy, just relaxing. So you can feel my chest, can see my chest is opening. My shoulders are going down towards the mat. You can have your legs, again, whatever works for you. You might want to have the soles of your feet together with your knees out. You might just want to have the legs straight. Experiment. See what feels good. And just breathe, hold, feel that chest opening. Opening the chest also helps to release the back. As I said, all those muscles are connected. Just let everything go, let the chest open. might want to hit the pause here. Stay in this position for as long as you want to. Otherwise, bring the knees back together. Bring the hands to the back of the legs. Walk yourself up those thighs. Breathing in, exhale again. Twist in one direction. Twist the other direction. Back to the center. Just drop one ear down towards one shoulder. Spine is nice and tall, nice and straight. Collarbones are lifting. And then drop the ear to the other shoulder. One more on that first side. One more on the second side. And just drop the chin over towards the chest. Pull the shoulders down. Grab hold of one elbow and push that elbow up towards the opposite shoulder. Give it a stretch, and then the other side. Great, just roll the shoulders. Reverse. Take a few moments. Hopefully that's helped with any pain. Doing that often would be really beneficial. See how you go. Thanks for joining me. Bye.